All right, so for setting up for the Nordic curl, it's a little bit of a process setting up. My shirt is being pulled up by this band. There's a few ways in which you can do Nordic curls. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit ridiculous actually because I've got this band on me. But you can do them off of a GHD machine, and you can also do them off of the floor, having your feet underneath something. Some people have actual Nordic curl machines that you can utilize in your gym. But either way, you can do them body weight, no support, or you can do them band assisted. I prefer band assisted. You can have them wrapped around your chest. You can also hold on to them and have them by your shoulder. That's another way you can do them band assisted. But whenever you get your set up for Nordics, you want to make sure that your feet are hooked in something and supported. And you want to make sure that your heels are really digging in to the top of whatever bar or pad is supporting your heel. When you do a Nordic to set up, you're going to have your band assisted, or you can go body weight, but I have the band around my chest here. You can also hold on here. Keep my hands on my hips. And what I'm doing is, while keeping a little bit of a hinge in my hips, just a slight hinge in my hips, I am bringing myself forward. I'm literally thinking about maintaining this posture and bringing my head to the ground in front of me. So I'm not necessarily losing this position, right, because you don't want to arch your back or flare your back at all. You want to brace with the core, keep a little bit of a hunch in your upper back, have a slight flexion position in your hips, and I'm digging my heels into the top of the pad, bar, whatever it is that you're digging into, before I fall slowly down to the floor, bringing my head to the floor, and then coming back up. When you come back up, you don't want to try to launch yourself back up. There are variations you can do. You can make it fairly explosive. So I take it back. You can pop down and up pretty quickly and make the Nordic a very explosive movement. But for this demo, I'm going to go slow controlled. I also recommend people try it very slow and controlled first before going into any kind of more explosive based variation of the Nordic. But your heels are locked in, hips got a little bit of flexion in them. I maintain this position as I allow my head to fall forward to the floor. I can even let it touch the floor. And then I curl with my hamstrings back up to the top of the repetition or to the top of the movement. Slow controlled, head touches the ground, coming all the way up. Another variation you can do, right, is where we hold here. This is actually going to give you a little bit more support, so it's harder for me in this variation to bring myself all the way to the floor and then pop up. The band just launches me back up, so I would need a lighter band for it. But that's another way that you can hold the band for the Nordic variation.